Hey, it's Marilyn Devonish here from transformationstm.com, and welcome to this live stream, which is a final reminder that if you want to get your questions answered live, as in we'll put you on stage, you can ask your own question. We have Neale Donald Walsch tomorrow and the fabulous Marianne Williamson, to name but a few. And over this weekend, and the names are going along the bottom of the ticker tape. So we've got live workshops with Neale Donald Walsch. He authored Conversations with Millionaires. We've got Marianne Williamson. She is probably, well, I know her, first and foremost. I first came across her on Oprah Winfrey Show. She was one of the spiritual advisors on the show back in the early days, and she returned, I think it was something like 20 years later. And it was A Course in Miracles that she had been writing about, and has written several books that are an offshoot of that. And that piece, Our Deepest Fear, which people often attribute to Nelson Mandela, but it was actually Marianne Williamson that wrote it. So she's doing a live session tomorrow where she's going to do a workshop, and then she's going to do the best part of an hour of live Q&A. So if you have a question for Marianne Williamson, you have a question for Neale Donald Walsch, you can be patched through live and ask them your question yourself. So if there's something you've always wanted to know, that would be amazing. We also have Mei-Lan Maurits. She is going to do a really fantastic meditation about how to connect in and open up to the heart and open up to the space of gratitude. We've got Immaculee. Oh my goodness. Some of you may have heard her story of genocide, where she was in a room with 8 other women, 3 foot by 4 foot, for several months. She lost her entire family when they came out of that tiny confined space where they were in fear for their lives. She found that over 1 million people had been massacred, and she still comes from a place of love and joy and forgiveness. So she's going to be sharing more about that story this weekend, and also talking about how do you actually go through that. She lost her mum, her dad, her brother. One brother who had left the country managed to survive, but she lost all of her family and 1 million people, many of whom she knew personally. And some of them were people that she went to school with who are actually doing the killing. So she's going to be talking from a real, visceral kind of standpoint, not just the theory of forgiveness, but how do you actually live it and breathe it and practice it. So looking forward to that. We've got Jocelyn B Smith, who, if you've heard of the Disney movie The Lion King, she is the voice of the theme tune. And again, she's talking about how do you connect in and see through the energy of the heart. And she's also going to be doing a longer workshop tomorrow. I'm running a gratitude and forgiveness workshops. We're going to be talking about, for me, some of the principles of gratitude. How do you actually practically bring it into your daily life? What are some of the benefits that it brings to you? And we're also going to do a guided process in terms of the Ho'oponopono. And we're going to do the full shebang, where we've got the stage, we're going to have the Avaiku, we're going to cut the Arca connection. So it's going to be the full works, rather than what I call the social media version, which is the I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. We're doing the full Ho'oponopono process that I learned when I went out to study in Hawaii. So really looking forward to that. And so let me just tell you who's on the panel. So in running order, we open the day, because it's 2 full days, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. So we've got Neale Donald Walsch talking about the keys to prayer. And I'm going to share with you some of the questions that he is going to be answering tomorrow, because they're pretty profound. We're going to have Marilyn Devonish doing the gratitude workshop in terms of unlocking and harnessing the power of gratitude and forgiveness. We've got Immaculee Ilibagiza doing survival through faith, because when you've lived through genocide, thankfully, touch wood, not many of us have had to endure that kind of trauma. How do you find faith, and how do you keep it? After the break, we have Marianne Williamson talking about forgiveness, gratitude, and love, which is going to be absolutely amazing. We then have the panel discussion with Marianne Williamson, Neale Donald Walsch, and Immaculee. So they're all going to be sitting down together for an hour and a half. So plenty of time to get your questions answered. I'm going to open up Sunday. I'm going to do part 2 of the forgiveness and gratitude workshop, where we actually then do the clearing and the practical processes of what can you do to change your energy, change your mindset, and shift and move forwards. We've then got Unlocking Gratitude of the Heart with Mei-Lan Maurits. That is going to be, that's going to be lovely. She's going to do a 30-minute meditation, and then we have a a meditation with her and a live Q&A. And then we close out the afternoon with a prayer workshop by Jocelyn B Smith. And she's also doing a live Q&A. So if you would like to join us, there is still time. What I will do is I'll put the link where you can book your ticket. I'll put it in the comments. So once I've rendered this video, if this video makes it to YouTube, I'll see if I can quickly put it on, then it will be in the description of the video where you can still join and come and see us. Let me just show you our fabulous speakers. So here we all are. And yeah, the power of prayer, forgiveness, and gratitude. Deep and profound stuff. So tonight we had Dr. Harold Koenig, and he was talking about the science of spiritual practice, and he was looking at the impact on our mental health and what impact spirituality has on our mental health, the impact that religion has on our mental health, and also the conflicts and the resonances between spirituality and religion. So that was a really interesting discussion. Had some great questions that came out of that as well. So yeah, exciting weekend. We go live from 10 a.m. UK GMT tomorrow. Doors open at 9:45. So normally how we open is people come in, because we've got people from around the world. So they'll come in, say which country they're from. Hola, bonjour, hello. So we do that, and then we'll get all set up. There is live translation as well. So if French or Spanish is your first language, we've got translators on set. So you're hearing it's delivered in English, but you have the translators in real time telling you exactly what's going on. And it means that even if English is not your first language, you can still pose your question, and the translators are then translating what you've said, so all of the speakers can answer. So join us tomorrow. It is going to be amazing. So tomorrow, Sunday. And if you're watching this after the fact, you missed the live Q&A. However, you can still get the recording. So I think they're going to make it available for a little while after the live event. So yeah, really excited. And this is going to be one of those full circle moments for me, because I was saying I did a couple of podcast interviews this week. And one that I did, I was saying that in the 1980s, early 1990s, I'd be sitting at home, you know, at university, used to watch the Oprah Winfrey Show, and was sat broken, often crying and wishing that I could be in the audience so that one of the experts on stage could maybe speak to me and share some words of wisdom. And one of the people that was on that stage was Marianne Williamson. Roll on all these years later, I'm now one of the people who would love to be on the stage, and often am on other people's stages, and would love to be on Oprah's stage at some point, sharing words of wisdom and helping other people. So it's going to be really lovely to sit down and do the live Q&A with Marianne Williamson. Yeah, that's going to be one of those full circle moments. I'm really looking forward to that as well. So if you can make it, please join us. It's on Zoom. It's all live. So yeah, see you tomorrow for the Q&A, and I'll see you on Sunday for the Q&A as well. Cool. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, and this is their cup of tea, please share this link, because this is a unique opportunity to actually be in the same room, asking your questions, getting them answered. And actually, let me tell you a couple of the questions from Neale Donald Walsch, because these are quite cool. There's 20 of them. I'm not going through all 20. What I might do, if I've got a bit of time, is very quickly send these out to you, those of you that are in my e-newsletter list, because to sit and ponder these is actually really fascinating. And if you are joining us live, it might help you formulate a couple of questions that you want to ask of Neale Donald Walsch. So number one, well, in no particular order, this is question number 3, but I'm going to give it first. Why Neale Donald Walsch never asked God for help. He wrote the book Conversations with God, and he's talking about why he never is asking God for help. That's going to be fascinating. He's also talking about, the question is, do you know how to speak God's vocabulary? If you don't, come and join us. He's also talking about how do you multiply the power of your prayers, which is fascinating. What was another one that was my favorites? Oh yeah, this was a good one. How not to pray. I mean, that in itself, he could just talk about that one, and that would be, I think, enlightening for many people. And one more I'll share with, yeah, which one? Oh yes, the how to avoid the negative negative accidental prayer. That's a really key one as well. So I feel like there used to be a show in the 1980s called Soap, all this and so much more in this edition of Soap. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's not soap, it's real life. So all of those questions and so much more will be answered by Neale Donald Walsch tomorrow. And you can also put your questions into the mix. So I will catch you later. If you are able to join us live, it will be amazing. I'm emceeing and hosting the event, as well as running two workshops, one tomorrow, one on Sunday. So I will definitely, absolutely see you there. Catch you later. Oh, actually, one thing, my brain is like, if people want to know, if they're kind of going, but, let me just very quickly do that. Easiest way to get hold of me, although I can't guarantee I'll be looking at email for much longer because it's been a very long day, very long week, and we've got very long days tomorrow. But my email address is marilyn@transformationstm.com, and it's MARILYN @trance, TRANCE, F for Freddie, so FORMATIONS, TM as in trademark, so Marilyn@transformationstm.com. Easiest way to get hold of me. And if you're watching this after the fact and you want to check if the recordings are still available, by all means drop me an email. I can check with them and I'll see if they're still available for you. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And I really look forward to really diving into the power of gratitude and the whole thing about how can you let go and forgive and move on. And you know, one of the stories I will be sharing with the group tomorrow in terms of my child, because when I just say to people, I said it in the podcast, and he's like, I can't believe you even just said that. You're so kind of just relaxed about it. When I say, oh yeah, I was sexually abused from the age of 7 to 17, it rolls off the tongue because there's no kind of anger and animosity around it. So I'll kind of share with you how that came to be as well, because I know many people have suffered trauma, not necessarily that, and haven't been able to kind of move on with their lives and have a sense of happiness and fulfillment and joy. So we're definitely kind of talking about all of that tomorrow as well, and on Sunday. So I'll see you there. Catch you later. Bye.